So we just moved the bus.
We did.
And we took it for a little drive. We wanted to measure the decibels before. In the driver's seat, I had a max with my app here of 83, and for the most part, it was in the mid to upper 70s.
Okay, for most of the drive.
Yep. Paula was sitting behind me.
Right, and the quietest decibel reading was about 94.
Okay.
It went up to 109.
Up to 109, okay. So we have different apps, so they'll be a little different. But when we do our test later, we'll use the same apps in the same location.
And it could be just that much noisier back there?
It could. So the first stage of the floor is done. We have the sound insulation down. I wanted to talk a little bit about what this is. This is K-Tech sound absorbing material. It is made by Granger. I got this on Craigslist for $20 a sheet. The sheets are 5 by 6. And actually I think they're a little bit bigger than 5 by 6. And they're 1 inch. So we're going to lose 1 inch of height by the time we put this down, and then we put the plywood on top. But that's okay. This is an industrial quality sound absorbing material. It is used in music studios. It is used in sound stages. It is used in manufacturing to quiet noises. I do have a lot of this left. It's very spongy, so that should help make it more comfortable, I would hope, when we get the plywood in. At some point I'm going to have a generator and probably hanging off the back of the bus, and I will build a little box and I will line the inside with some of this sound absorbing material, because nobody likes a loud, annoying generator in their neighborhood.
Do we want to do the wheel wells?
Yes, because I have so much left, when I box in the wheel wells, every square inch of it will be packed with this. I also have enough left. I'm going to get to the cabin area eventually. That'll come out and will be redone, and that will get the sound insulating material, and then I'm going to put it on the firewall in front. Any place that I think sound might be coming through from the engine or the road, this is going to go in there to try to make this a more quiet, enjoyable ride. But we're done for today. Tomorrow we will start cutting plywood and bring that in, and then we can start building. I'll see you tomorrow. Okay, we've got our first sheeting of plywood up here, and we're going to cut it to length. It'll be 89.5. We'll mark 89.5 here, and then we will mark 89.5 on this side. And now we take our 5-foot panel jig. So this is the second sheet of plywood to go in. One thing I learned with moving the first one in there, not only is it incredibly heavy, but it is very difficult to get it to lay out flat and tight. So I'm going to end up cutting each of these sheets in half. So I've got this trimmed off to the length already. So now I'm going to cut through the center, and this is not going to matter if it's straight. In fact, if it's not, that's all the better, because it's more like a puzzle than when it fits back together. So I hope you got something out of the video. I did want to talk a little bit about, in the first part of the video we talked about measuring decibels while we were driving. So one of the things I want to do is, after we've got the sound material in, we'll take it for another drive and we will see just how much of a decrease there is in the sound. I know one of the complaints I've seen from other schoolie builders is just the sheer amount of noise when they're driving, and Paula and I are hoping that we can have a conversation while we're driving. So that was part of the reason for putting that in. Anyway, oh, one more thing. I know you didn't see Paula a whole lot in this video, but I really couldn't be where I am right now in this project without her. She supports me so much, you would not believe it. So anyway, I will see you next week, and remember to travel, explore, and live life to its fullest.